Hello everybody and welcome back to Mark the Point. I'm going to do a very basic system that I actually have had a little bit of success at. I did this in Vegas last year. This is basically something to kind of get me into profit. So I'm playing with a little bit more of the casino money versus playing with my own bankroll. I'm actually going to start off with $1,000, which to me I think is probably okay for the system. What it's going to do is I call it the 110 on 3. I've done this with a 220. I'm going to do it with a 110 now. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to do 110 on the inside. I'm going to back that up a little bit. 110 on the inside, okay? And you're literally going to have it for 3 hits. If you make it to the 3rd hit, you're going to turn off your bets and you're going to press. Each of these is going to pay $35, okay? So if you do get that 3rd hit, you're going to press up the inside here. So we're going to try it out. We're going to roll it. I'm starting with a $1,000 bankroll, which I feel like is a good number for 10 shooters worth. And I don't think you should be able to bleed out everything you have unless the dice have just went that bad. All right, here we go. We're going to try it out and get started. Let's go. All right, we're going to get a point established. It's going to be a 6-2-8, so the point's going to be 8. And you're going to drop the dealer, 110. You can do it in greens or blacks. It doesn't really matter which. Greens is kind of a little bit easier just because you're already kind of setting it up as you go there. All right, 110. Again, we're looking for 3 hits before the 7 rolls. And then we are going to turn off our bets. That pays $35. So I'm going to put the hits right here just so I know where they're at. That's hit 1. That's a 5-4-9. Okay, that's going to be hit number 2. Again, one more hit and I'm going to press up my bets. And that's a 6-2-8. That's perfect. Okay, that's 3 inside numbers, back to backs. All right, so that pays $35. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to press up the inside 6 and 8 just this first time. So what has to happen is I'm going to take this one here and press it there. I'm going to take 1/4 of our earnings here and I'm going to press up each of these. Okay, now my bets are going to be turned off. I don't have an off button. I have a dealer button which basically tells me nothing. I'm throwing it across the table. It tells me nothing, but it's going to tell me my bets are off until I get a 7. Okay, that's the goal. And that's a 5-2-7. Okay, so now we've hit our 7. Our bets were off. I guess our bets would be off a second ago when I hit the 8. Either way, it doesn't matter. Our bets are off now. So we've hit the 7. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get another point established. So take that off. Our bets are still off. But now it's going to be on the 4. So the point's going to be the 4. Right, I'm going to go ahead and put this into the back rack and kind of track a little bit of our profit on that side. So now our bets are on. So I have a $25 bet and I have a $60 bet. The goal is to get 3 hits and we're going to press on the 3rd one, and we did not even get it. We didn't get our 3 hits. We got 1 hit, and it's a 0.7 out. So we lose this. So basically we turn this profit into nothing. The goal is to try to get a couple of hits out of that to secure some profit, and unfortunately this time we didn't. So we're going to get it all set up again. So turn the bets off. Let's get a point established. That's going to be a 6-4-9. All right, we're going to try it all over again. Drop 110. All right, there we go. All right, that's going to be a 3 craps 3. No help. That's a, sorry, the point was going to be 9. Sorry. That is a 9, which pays $35. And we're going to put $35 down. Sorry, turn our bet off. Or a puck off. All right, that's going to be a yo 11. That's a 5-6-11. It does us no good. That's an 8. Okay, so the point's going to be on the 8. And now we're ready to roll again. Now we've already had 1 hit. We're looking for 2 hits now. That's a 5. That's a 4-1-5. So again, another $35. Rack it up. There's a 5-4-9. That's great. So 5-4-9 is going to be $35, and that's our 3rd hit. Okay, so what do I say we're going to do on our 3rd hit? We're going to press this up. We are going to press this one up, make them $90. sorry, make them $60 and a $25 bet. That's our third hit. We're gonna turn everything off. We're gonna wait for 7 to roll out. There it is. All right, so that's our 527. Okay, so again, our bets were off. So now we're gonna get a point. So here we go. All right, that's gonna be a 549. So the point's gonna be on the 9. And there we go. Okay, points on the 9. So now we're ready to roll. Our bets are on. $60 bets here, $25 bets on the outside. We're looking for 3 hits. We're gonna press it up one more time and turn our bets off. That's gonna be a 516, that's great. So in this case, 50 pays 70. So 50, 70, okay, that's our first hit. That's a 538, that's great. Again, that's gonna pay another 70. So 50, 70, that's our second hit. Okay, so now we're already out of this hand. But again, we wanna try it for one more hit. Even though we're out the hand, that's a 7, so it didn't work out. But it's okay, we recouped our money and we're good to go. So we're gonna pull all this down and pull it back. Get ready for another set. Turn that off, and you can even use what you just made there. Let's get the next one set up. Put this back into your rack. All right, let's get a new point. All right, that's gonna be a 628. The point's gonna be on the 8. All right, here we go. All right, that's gonna be back on the 8. That's another 628. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the $35, gonna put it into the right to there, turn our bets off, or turn our puck off, and it's gonna be a hard 6, so it's gonna be back on the 6. All right, that's a 527. So it couldn't come any worse than a 0.7 out on that one. We lost all this. No, I wouldn't say we're doing awesome here. We are draining out a little bit. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to take this bets from this side. I think I did that last time too. In fact, I may square that up a little bit. So one, just because I want to be able to, I don't want to pull from my profit rack. I want to see how we end up at the very end and see how we turned out. All right, there we go. All right, it's gonna be a 10, a 6, 4, 10. No help to us. There's a 5, 4, 1, 5. All right, so 5, it's gonna pay $35. I'm just gonna put it right there. 2 more hits, that's what I'm looking for. There's aces, that's the dots in both places. There's a 4, that's a hard 4. Again, no help to us. And there's another 5, that's a 3, 2, 5. Okay, so again, another $35. So we're a little more than out the hand right now. Looking for a couple more hits. That's a, there you go, perfect. That's a 4, 4, 8. So it pays $35. So I'm gonna press up my 6. I'm gonna grab one more quarter. I'm going to press up my 8. I love this system, by the way. Just want to let you know. Love the system. All right, here we go. We're gonna turn our bets off. So, and we're gonna wait for the 7. There's a 7. Okay, so we finally hit our 7 again. All right, so again, our bets are gonna be turned on, or not turned on, wait for the puck to establish a new point. Again, these are already pressed up here to a $60 bet, and these are at 50. Or these are at 25. So that's a 516, that's great. So again, 50 pays 70. Grab some more red chips. 50 is gonna pay 70. So here, I'm gonna put this back into the rack so I don't get confused which hit is hit. There we go, that's hit number 1. What did I say the point was, 5? I think it was 5. All right, that's gonna be a yo of 538. Again, it pays another $70. So we're great now. And looking for one more hit. That's a 516, that's great. So this is where you're actually starting to make the money, right? So again, that pays another 70. Now you have enough to go 5 and 9. That's your press. And then you're gonna pull all this back into your rack. So this is going to your rack. This is going to your rack. All right, there we go. All right, let's start it off. So it's still in the 5. We're gonna get a 7, and then we're gonna turn our bets back on. That's a 617. Okay, perfect. So point is off. We're getting a new point established, and then we got some great bets out there. So essentially, there's a 5, 6, 11, yo 11, and there's a 5, 4, 9. So essentially, what we have here is 220 on the inside. So we started at 110. Now we're at 220. So any of these bets now pay $70 on any hit, which this is where you're really starting to make your money. Okay, here we go. And that's going to be a boxcars 12. That's a midnight. That's a hard 10. No help to us. And there's an 8. That's great. Okay, so now again 50 pays 70. So 50 pays 70, and let's wait for 2 more hits. There's another boxcars midnight. There's another yo 11. Wow. Let's where's your high horn bets, right? There's a 9. Okay, that's another 70. So 50, 60, 70. Our puck is turned off. We're gonna wait for 1 more hit. That's only our second hit. We are in profit right now, which is great. So that's an 8. So points gonna be an 8. And here we go. That's a 9. That's great. So that's our third hit. Okay, so third hit's again, it's gonna pay another 70. What are we gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and press up the 6 and 8. And if you wanted to, you could even take this extra $5 here, put them over there. All right, let's do it. So I'm gonna turn the puck is not off. Our money is off. We're gonna wait for a 7 to come back. There's a 617. Okay, perfect. So again, we hit our 7. So again, our bets were turned off. So we're going to turn our puck off. We're going to get a new point established, and now we're ready to roll, guys. We got some really nice bets out there. All right, it's going to be back on. That's a 6. That's a hard 6. All right, here we go. Let's go, shooter. That's a 415. That's great. What do we have here? That's a $55 bet. That's pays 77. So 55 pays 77. So 75, 76, 77. Now you can see the big profit that we're making now, right? You can see some really nice profit. So that's gonna be first hit, and we can put the 1 in the back. All right, there's a hard 8. That's great. What do we have here? That's 90. 90 pays 105. So do 105. Black chip in. There we go. There's another 538. That's great. Pays another 105. That's our third hit. Okay. Oh, should have done here and here, I guess, really. What are we gonna do? So now we have enough money to press up the 5 and 9. Put that quarter there, and put that there. We can make them straight $75 bets, or 80's fine too. Guess it doesn't really matter. All right, that's our 3 hits. We pressed. We're gonna turn our bets off and wait for a 7. There it is. There's a 527. So all that would have been gone if our bets were on. However, it wasn't. So now we have a new point getting established. This is gonna be the last shooter, because I feel like we've seen enough here. That's gonna be a hard 10. And at any point in time that you want to, you can pick up the 4 and 10. It doesn't matter. It's totally up to you. I don't play the 4 and 10 all that much, but you can always pick it up at any point in time. All right, that's a 5. That's a 325. So we have an $80 bet. $80 bet on the 5 pays what? 112. So 1, 10, 12. So 112. And you can see we were starting to make some big money now, right? Oh, what was it on the 5? No, what was the point? 6. I believe it was on the 6. I can't remember. All right, so that's on the 6. All right, there we go. That's another 6. So that's a 105. 105. All right, that is the point. So we're gonna turn it off. Get a point established. It's gonna be on the 4. So little Joe down there on the end. Let's go, shooter. So we're looking for 1 more hit. That's it. 1 more hit. That's a 549. That's it. That's our hit. All right, it pays 112. 1, 10, 12. This is all profit coming back to our rack. Every bit of this is profit, right? All right, here we go. So again, we want to try to press up something else, right? So let's do this. Let's make these $100 bets. So I'll pull these two reds back. These are now black chip. So I'm gonna put all my greens in there, make these two black chips. Yeah, it's easy enough, right? All right, let's wait for a 7 to come out. And there are just 7 out finally. Okay, there we go. So what I'm gonna do is, our bets are off, our point is off. I'm gonna count up everything we have and pull it all back. We started with 1,000, and I wanna see where we're at when it all comes down to it. Okay, so stay tuned and see the final counts. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at here. So you have 1,000. This was our original bankroll. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 75, 1,076. So this system, the 3 hits and off, pressing your last hit, made us over $1,000. That's a great day in the casino. I'm just going to tell you, you can't ask for a better than doubling your bankroll. You don't know how to double it fast. This is probably not the best system, but this is a really good system because the average roll only takes 6 hits before 7 comes out. You're cutting it in half, which is only 3 hits, playing the most common numbers, which is the 5, 6, 8, and 9, which is right at half of the numbers to be rolled. I love it. I love the system. I'm going to be playing the system next week when I'm in Vegas. I'm going to let you know how I do. All right, guys, like, subscribe, comment below. Tell me what you think. And until next time, mark the point and stay awesome.